Okay, thanks everybody for joining us for our kind of a new rendition of our Facebook Live. We're actually calling it Inside Sweet Tooth. So today what we're doing is we're interviewing Jeanne Jacobs, and she is a longtime Tulsan. Jeanne, we've never met, right? Oh, wait, no, that's a different interview. We've known Jeanne for a long time, and she makes the masks with different fabrics that gets donated. All the money's donated. All the money gets donated to the food bank of Eastern Oklahoma. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, so Jeanne, I know you're on the board of the food bank.
Yes, sir.
How did you get involved with them?
Well, I had a job as the program coordinator at Temple Israel for many, many years, and we did a yearly food drive during the holy days. And so I was the one who was in charge of making all the arrangements and advertising and whatever else. And I guess somebody at the food bank heard about that and invited me to become a board. That was about 6 years ago.
And you've been there ever since?
I've been there ever since.
So why face masks of all things?
Why face masks?
Well, obviously they're in the news.
Why not?
Okay, I like that.
I started by making them for family, for myself and for my family. And then a few people asked me, would you make me one and what would you charge me for it? So that's where I got the idea of, I told anybody that I would give them one for free if they would make a donation to the food bank. One, I got $100 for 2 lousy masks. No, they were nice masks. They weren't lousy.
They're $100 masks.
Right. So I made an approach to my good friends, Janet and Jeff at the Sweet Tooth, and said, how would you like to carry these? And you can sell them for what you can get as long as you give some of it to the food bank. And the reply from my dear friends, Janet and Jeff, was, we'll sell them, but all the money is going to the food bank. And I appreciate very much, and the food bank does, your generosity as well.
Well, you're welcome. And you're doing all the work there. We're just kind of collecting the money and passing it on. But yeah, we're happy to help the food bank at any time. Let me also ask you, when you're doing your, and thanks for that compliment, by the way, but when you're doing your mass, did you have a pattern or something, or how do you do that?
I started by looking online to find out somebody else's, let them figure it out.
Yeah.
I found one that seemed simple enough, and I started making those, but they're strictly adult size. And my sister started making children's masks, but those turned out to be just for little children. I found that for my 12-year-old and almost 10-year-old grandsons, the big mask was too big and the small one was too small, just like the Three Little Pigs story, you know? And so I just cut something that was somewhere in between. And so now we have big kids and little kids as well as adults.
Yeah, and I can show people some of those. This is a big kids. This is a smaller kids, and you can see the size difference there.
Right.
And when I hold it up to an adult mask, you even see
Got it.
what it is then compared to the adult one. So, are you working on anything right now or today?
Of course.
Okay,
Of course.
I thought you might be. What are you working on?
Well, my all of the materials that almost all, I have bought a few things, primarily white material for the backs of some of them. A lot of them are reversible. Of course, even the ones with a white background, backs are reversible, but some, that's denim on one side and a small print on the other. But my sister had some of this material left over. I had both, both my sister and I have put a lot of our remnants in there, as well as another friend. Here is the little kitty mask,
Yeah, I like that.
kitty or kitty, whichever way you want to put it. And so I've been working on those today. And she also had some material like this with the little dogs. And so that's my next project as soon as I finish with the yellow material. That's what I'm working on today.
All right. Well, one last thing. I know people who know Jeanne know that Jeanne likes a good pun and good joke. So can you leave us with anything today?
Sure. You know, related to sewing, you know, sometimes we use a yardstick. Do you know that they're not making yardsticks any longer?
I did not. Why is that?
You're not making them any shorter either.
Oh, I should have seen that coming.
Would you like a different one?
Sure, why not?
What does a thesaurus have for breakfast?
I don't know.
Synonym buns. It's fun talking to you, Jeff.
Okay, and thank you. Thanks for joining us, Jeanne. And any of you out there, you want to use any of those, I'm sure Jeanne's okay with that. And so stop by Sweet Tooth, get your masks, and do a good deed for the food bank of Eastern Oklahoma. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeanne.